Good afternoon and welcome to Williams Dog Training Company. We're here today with Fred and Maya, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today is Maya's ability to understand and respond to her obedience commands, the corrections and motivations that we give her while we're working with her, and the training equipment that we're using. Fred is using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he keeps the bulk of that leash folded neatly in his right hand, leaving his left hand free to give the correction. The correction that we give is just a little tug and let go on that flat leash there. We will show you how to properly do this during your one-on-one lesson. As you see, Miss Maya is sitting very nicely on Fred's left, which is where all of our obedience training takes place. The first exercise that they're going ahead there and demonstrating for you is heeling, and heeling is proper walking on a leash. The command is Maya heel. Now Maya has been trained to walk very nicely at your left-hand side at your pace, being sure not to pull ahead and lunge and drag you on that leash, or lag behind for that matter. Again, she should walk on your left-hand side at your pace. Also incorporated into the heeling exercise is the automatic sit, which you just saw occur. And this occurs anytime that you stop your feet. Maya should sit nicely right there at your left heel position, and she should remain seated until you give her her next command. Now the next command they're going to demonstrate is the stay command, and the stay command is a hand and voice command. Going to use the open flat of your left palm an inch or so in front of her muzzle and the one-word command to stay. You then walk out to the end of that training leash. Maya should remain seated in this position throughout the entire command until you return back to heel position. This is a great command to help build her self-control, so you want to practice it frequently throughout your day during everyday activities. You want to start a low time increment about 1 minute, slowly increasing to 3 minutes. Now Fred walked all the way around her, including behind her and back to her right side so that he was in heel position. We walked behind them as an added distraction. You saw she remained seated the whole time, did an awesome job. And they're going to run through that heel sit and stay for you again. The automatic sit. Open flat of your palm an inch or so in front of her muzzle and that command to stay. Walk out to the end of your leash. Now this time, instead of returning back to heel position, back to Maya, he's going to demonstrate the come command. Call her in using her name. She should come in and sit nicely. She returns to heel position by heeling around the back of him, back to his left-hand side, and she sits nicely waiting for her next command. He's going to demonstrate that again. Leave her in a sit stay. Walk out to the end of the leash. Call her in using her name. Make sure she sits. Good job. And have her heel around the back of you. Back to your left-hand side. Back to heel position. Make sure she sits. Good job. Fred gives her a little pat on the head there. Let her know she's doing an awesome job. Now the next commands they're going to demonstrate are the down commands. The first is down from a heel position. It's a little chilly out here on the ground, so we did put down a mat for her to go down on. Now for the down from the heel position, you're going to use the open flat of your palm again, but this time straight down towards the ground and the one-word firm command to down. Then give that stay command, since you'll be walking out to the end of your leash again. Just like the long sit stay, the long down stay is a great exercise to help develop those self-control skills, as she should be laying down in that position throughout the entire command until you turn back to heel position. This is a great time to remind you should be practicing all of your commands every day in a formal 15 to 20 minute session. The dogs really enjoy the mental exercise they get from doing their commands in a little session there. And it keeps them fresh and on top of their commands. Again, Fred returned back to her by walking all the way around her. Back to heel position. She remained laying down. Great job. And they will demonstrate that again for you. Set her up on her nice warm mat there. Open flat of your palm, straight down towards the ground. One-word firm command to down. Out to the end of the leash after you give the stay command. Now this time they're going to demonstrate that come command again for you, but from the down position. She comes in, good job. Fred calls her, heels her around to heel position. She sits, awesome job. And we have one last down command, that's the down from the distance, and we're going to give them some time to set up again. Now for the down from a distance, you're going to leave her in a sit stay and walk out to the end of the training leash. And from the oops, we're going to fix that, the wind blew it. But she did a good job sitting there holding it down. All right, open flat of your palm, straight down to the ground. Command to down from the end of the leash. Good job. Good job. We've demonstrated for you today all the obedience commands that Maya's learned here at school. It's been a pleasure working with Maya, and we thank you again for choosing Williams Dog Training Company as your personal dog trainer.